And welcome back. We're just having a little player timeout here, team timeout, and it's game 15. Women's Central B in white playing Women's Southern A in black. And the Women's Southern A team are up 1-0. And we've got about just under 8 minutes remaining in this half. And the Women's Southern A down there ready to go. And here come the Central B team looking to defend here and get it back out to the wall to relative safety, but it's there on the back wall, so getting a bit dangerous for them. And the refs have called that, and not sure what that is. It's advantage to Central A. It looked pretty disorganised there. I'm not sure what happened there, but anyway, Central B trying to get control of that, and big push from the Southern team. Somehow didn't manage to get it in there. And going around again, and Central B looking to drive it back out to the wall, getting to safety. And Southern team will be looking to set it and bring it back out into that goal zone. Here they come. And working hard, Central B team, to bring it out to the back wall and then into the safety of the corner. And now they're going to look for opportunity to drive it back. Just getting it out of that danger zone, but haven't managed to get it into the centre of the pool yet. Southern A team really wanting to get back in to attack the goal. And there's a ref call there. Looks like we've got a team timeout happening now, so coaches just getting those key messages back in front of the players, getting them focused on their game plan. Okay, Southern A team in position there. Great attacking opportunity for Southern A. So central defence there, really strong. And getting control of that puck, pushing it out, holding it on the wall there, waiting for reinforcements. And holding it there. Let's see, they managed to drive it back along the wall, and Southern have halted that push. And another ref call. So let's see if the Central B team can start to clear out of this zone. Hard work on the wall there, but they've made some progress. But Southern now taking it wide, getting into that centre of the pool, ready to drive it in, but Central still pushing hard to keep it out, get it back to the wall. Rotation going, and Central B team driving it back. Southern looking to bring it out right, but picked up by a Central player and driven back across the pool onto the wall. Great defence here from Central. And pushing down, getting into the middle of the pool. And Southern trying to take it off and drive it back. Southern again making another push out onto the middle of the pool. So clearly a real battle here on the wall between these two teams. Southern taking it out wide and now trying to bring it back in. No one in front of them. And into the goal bin they go. So that tactic of going wide, working really well. And let me see who scored that one. Didn't get that cap number there. Got 2 minutes to go in the first half. And off they go again, and pretty even strike, but the momentum slightly went with the Southern A team, and now they're charging off into the centre of the pool this time. And now driving strongly towards the goal bin, and Central looking to defend that, getting it back onto the back wall. And now Central taking it back. And working their way back along that wall. And Southern team in position, but there it comes off the wall again. Southern again pushing hard towards the goal, but covered nicely by Central. Central getting it back onto the wall, but Southern bringing it out again, defended by Central. And again, Southern just bring it back. Central then pushing it back onto the wall, driving down, and Southern stopping them in that mid-pool zone. Now big run here from Central, but Southern bring it back to the wall. And coming off the wall, and Southern, again, nice pass there, straight down the pool. And time is up, half time. And Southern A 2, Central B 0. And welcome back to the second half of the Women's Southern A versus Women's Central B game in the New Zealand Interzone Underwater Hockey Championships. And we've got the Central B team here on a bit of a roll and pushing up against Southern A. These teams fairly evenly matched and fighting it out really hard on the wall here. And looks like they're just starting to get down into the goal zone there, and you can see the women's Southern A team defending hard, pushing the puck back down the pool, and play moves back into the centre of the court. And Southern starting a bit of a drive there. Central getting in and slowing things down, trying to push it back. But Southern's still got the momentum going. And moving, just going backwards and forwards as the players get their rotations going. Now looks like Central team coming in hard and pushing all the way down into the area near the goal bin. But obviously Southern has pushed it. And again, players stalled right in between our cameras. And here comes Central with a push towards the goal bin, but defended well by the Southern A. See Southern there picking up the puck, driving it back to the wall. And they're back in the centre of the court there. And Southern with puck, driving back across the centre, heading to the goal bin, and in they go. And Georgina keeping pace, but not able to stop that goal being scored. And looks like it was possibly number 9, Raekwon. I couldn't quite see the numbers held up by the refs there. So really good, strong runaway there by the Southern team. And after a really close tussle for the first few minutes of this half, they're 3-0 up. And good strike there from Southern. And just getting those passes connecting and keeping control of the puck, but swiped there by the Central player and taken off to the wall. And players now lining up to get their rotation going. And the momentum, but with Southern here, driving it back along the wall, but now they bring it out wide. And picked up by Central and driven back, evading the tackle of the Southern player. But Southern now has it and managed to connect that pass and back through the centre of the pool and picked up by Central. And Southern back on attack here, driving through to their goal zone, but held there briefly, but then flicked that puck into the back of the goal bin, and it was number 12, Nicole Lockie, for with the women's Southern A scoring that goal. There we go, good strike there by the Central B team, but picked up and driven back by Southern A. And head off towards the wall there. And now just tussling it out. And looks like Central just making a little bit progress, but then Southern picks it up. Central coming in there and getting numbers on the ground, on the bottom, and backing each other up, driving it down through the central part of the pole, taking it wide now, Southern, and driving it back straight up the pole. Flick there. Central trying to get on it and slow that down. And Central taking it out to the wall and getting that pass away. Central driving again and Southern just holding there and just waiting for that rotation to happen, and Central making more progress. Southern now driving it back wide across the pole. Big flick, connecting with the players. Good back up there. You've got three of the Southern players. And then Central looking to get across, but there's good defenders there for Central, but that big flick across from Southern, and Central can't hold that. And goal scored. Not 100% sure who that was. I think it might have been number 9, Raekwon. Looks like we've got a team timeout here. So just an opportunity for the coaches to have a chat to the teams and everyone to get a bit of oxygen in. And here we have pretty even strike there, but stolen back by the Central B team. And then Southern A driving. You can see it's very even in the centre of the court there. And a Central team taking it to the wall and looking to build a bit of momentum here. Southern team getting in position to defend. Southern teams, see there, people lining up there, covering any potential moves that the Central team might make. And looks like it's coming off into the centre of the pool there. And Southern team covering that really well, driving it back into the corner. And nice clearance out there by the Southern A team. And looking to see that they can drive it back up the pool. But the Central team looks like they're holding it there. No, Southern got a good push on. Looking to connect up. And round they go, but it's been called by the refs, and Southern team marching back. So Central taking that puck and good pass forward, getting it onto the wall and then backing up, looking to drive it. At the Southern team holding it there, and Southern coming back across the pool there and pushing. Really great run there, matched by the Central player, but going to run out of air soon. And good defence there. The Central players down in defence, and now Southern A coming back into the centre, right in that danger zone, and driving it hard through there. And great effort to score that goal, which has been awarded. And I think that might have gone to number 12, Liliana O'Connell. Okay, so it's 6-0 to the women's Southern A team, and they look like they're on a bit of a roll at the moment. They're just pushing up strongly there in the centre. Central B looking to bring it back, pushing up, nice pass up the wall there, and just waiting for those team members to carry on, push that momentum along. Southern team pushing it back, but picked up again by Central B. And then Southern taking it wide, stretching them out across the pool, and then punching through. What a strong run there from from Southern A. Just really pushed straight through, and big flick to finish off there. That was a great effort, and I think that was number 5, Lexi Kringle, finishing that one off. And there's just 1.5 minutes to go, and women's Southern A leads 7-0 over the Central B team. Okay, and away they go. And Southern team taking that initial strike, but Central following up pretty aggressively there. And they're not giving up and backing each other up. and driving it down into their goal area. Southern don't want a bar of that, so they're going to try and drive it back up the wall. Team members lining up there to provide that support. And puck comes out and the Central team pushing hard and in it goes. And is that going to be? Yes, it is awarded. And looks like it's number 8, Maddie Murdoch, has scored that goal. So there's 1 goal for Women's Central B and 7 for Women's Southern A, and I think they've called that game over.